What's going on? You're tuned into another Six Visions exclusive interview. My name is Sik Saleem, and my guest today is a local artist who's been blowing up lately. J Bish is here.
Let's get it. What's going
on,
on,
brother?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Good. How you?
Bro, I'm great.
Yeah, thank you for doing this, man. Thank you for being
this
here.
is awesome.
Right off the bat, I want to give a quick shout out to Higher Society. You can check them out on highersociety.com, Instagram, Higher Society, Facebook, Higher Society. That's Society with 2 eyes. Super comfortable hoodie, man. Thank you for the hoodie. Now, we'll get into your project right off the bat because
Let's do it.
I want to talk about this because I have a lot to talk about regarding this.
Yeah.
I got a sneak listen to the project. It's called Dungeons.
Dungeons dropping December 19th.
December 19th?
Yeah.
All right, man. Look, right off the bat, like when I heard it, I'm like, this is easily some of your best work.
Yeah.
To me, it was like I've been hearing you in the studio, man, like kind of, working on different projects and stuff, but hearing this as a collective, from the first track to the last track, and it's an 8-track EP, so it's not crazy long.
Yeah.
Listening to it from front and back, to me, it was like a very well put together project.
Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, so can you talk a little bit about the first track that's on there and kind of go in order and break down every track?
So me and Avius been like just working hard on that, bro. Me, Avius, and TMB, like we're like TMB and Avius are like the two people I really like work with when it comes to recording. Nothing Less kind of came up. I was sent a few beats from some producers, and I was like, damn, I really been like liking guitar beats lately.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just feeling it right away. And then me and Karlee went on a plane. We were going to Montreal that time, and then I just wrote it on the plane, bro. It was just kind of like, it was more of just like a freestyle in my head, and I was just like writing it down.
Kind of quick.
Yeah.
Now, is that a common process for you? Is just quickly just writing stuff down?
Yeah. So when I write stuff, it's more of just like I'll listen to the beat, and then like the first melody that gets in my head, that's the melody I write to. Because it's like usually it's like the first melody that I think of is going to be the best one when it comes to like a beat. So I'll just do that, and then I'll just like match the bars up with it, and then I just kind of go along from there. Usually I like to make the verses more melodic, or I mean the hooks more melodic, and then the verses more like rap.
I noticed that on this one too. There was a lot of melodies added to your bars and stuff like that too.
Yeah,
so.
When I first started, like there was no melodies, bro.
Right.
Like when I first started rapping,
bars.
Yeah, bro. Like I never did melodies before, and then TMB was just kind of like, yo, do melodies. I was like, all right, I'll try it. And then me and him did Watchin'. That was like the first melodic song I did. That was on my first EP.
Right.
And then after that, I kind of just started getting it myself, just learning how to do it.
Yeah. So what about Notice?
Notice is the banger of the EP.
Is that the only track that Team B produced on there?
Yeah, that's the only track Team B produced. That's one of my favorite ones on there. Yeah, I got a music video for that coming out next Sunday. Okay. So Kang shot that.
Yeah, shout out to Kang Clips, bro. Again, he's been mentioned quite a bit on.
Yo, shout out Kang, bro. Kang's been killing it.
He's dope. Soren featuring Deuce, yeah. Deuce, okay.
He's my homie from Florida.
Oh shit.
He killed that. That one, my boy 1K from, I think he's from Brampton. I don't know. Yeah. he sent me like a little pack, and I heard that beat, and I was like, damn, bro, this one fits like the kind of the style of like what I was going for. Yeah. And then at first I was gonna have another artist come on it, but then I started listening to Deuce's new stuff, and I was like, bro, you got to get on this. And then I sent it to him, and he sent it back within like a few days.
The vibe fit very well.
Yo, he killed it. He killed that verse too. And
there's a lot of times where there's a feature where it's like that person doesn't really belong on the song. Yeah. It's just kind of there for whatever reason. Either you're boys with them, or that's your your homie, or like you just think it's a name for some reason. But like Duce to me fit the track very well. Yeah,
that's what I mean. He fit it perfectly. That's another like really good track. I feel like that was put together really good, and that's why I didn't want too many features on this project. Like I wanted it to be more like just eyes on me type thing. Right. So I just put like 2 people I really mess with on here. Sage is the next one.
Sage, speaking of features, Nightmares featuring Sage on V. He's he's dope too. I mean, I've known Sage. Funny story about him. Like I worked on a couple projects with him, like a film project, and he was the actor. And when I saw him in the studio, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I know you. And it's weird.
Yo, honestly, man, like I like everyone in Windsor that's doing their thing. Like I totally respect everyone, like 100%. Like I back everyone, but Sage is just one of those guys that's like, bro, I see something in him. Like he's gonna make it, bro.
You guys are close, right?
Yeah, bro. Me and him are super close. Like we have like 5 tracks right now already. So yeah, man. Me and him are gonna keep working. He produced that beat too. He produced. He produced that, and then he produced. What other one did he produce?
You got Payback on here, Steel, Ember, and Dungeons. Nothing Less, Notice.
He produced my other single that I dropped, Understand.
Oh, okay.
He produced that one.
Gotcha. Payback is the next track.
Yeah, that one was more just like, I don't know, bro. Growing up was kind of grimy, to be honest. So
Right.
that one is kind of just like if I get heated about something, I want to write about that.
Right.
So that was just kind of like I was pissed about something.
It's just something.
I was like, oh, bro, I gotta take that out. I kind of
Steel.
That one
about
just
Karlee?
speaks for itself, brother. Yeah, that one is good too. I like that one.
I like how it's named simply Steel too. It's not like a cliche lovey-dovey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yo, her last name is like actually cool. So like I was like, and man, it fits the project too. It looks cool, but yeah, man. And then so me and Avius actually made that track, and then I was like, I kind of want to like add stuff to it. So he ended up adding the keys to it at the end. You know the famous Avius keys.
It's funny because they've been mentioned quite a bit. That's funny. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And then I was like, yo, tell me you want me to make a song for you. So I had her like say it into the iPhone, and then I sent it to him, and then you put it in there.
The sample is dope because like one thing I want to ask you is at the end when she's like, it's like her laughing and she goes, "I sound like a dying horse."
Yo, she didn't want me to put that in, but I'm like, honestly, like you sent that to me, it was just like so genuine. I was like, I'm just keeping the whole thing, bro.
And if you watch Karlee's vlogs, if you watch her videos, you kind of know that's kind of her personality. She's just a jokey, fun person, right? So I think it fit very well. Ember is the next track.
My boy 007, Connery produced that. So before I even like started like making any kind of music, he's the one that kind of got me into it. So me and him haven't done like a professional like studio track yet.
Right.
I haven't really used any of his beats yet. So I was kind of just like, I gotta throw my
they're whack?
I gotta throw my homie. No, they ain't whack. Some of them are whack though, bro. Nah, but I had to throw him on the EP just because he's like my brother, bro. So me and him started from my basement, like just like the trap,
day one,
bro.
Day one. Okay. The last track on here is my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Dungeons. The title track.
Yeah.
Man, talk about this because you mentioned on there about your father.
Yeah.
And that's. It's never easy, obviously, to lose a parent, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, any loved one, but, like, let alone a parent.
Yeah, bro.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
So, growing up, like, my dad was there until I was, like, 7. Mm-hmm. And then after that, him and my mom split up, and then he was doing his own thing. He got into, like, drugs and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of, like, a messed up situation. I was still seeing him all the time. And then when I was, like, 8 or 9, he ended up moving to Calgary. Okay. So he went out there by himself with his friend, and then he ended up like just doing some bad stuff out there, you know, like the same shit, like drugs, like doing whatever stuff. And then when I was 14, we got a call from the hospital and they're like, yo, like your dad's here and he just had like a seizure. So like, we don't know how much longer he has. You should probably come down and like, cause we don't know how much longer he's going to be here for. Right. So I was like, oh fuck, bro. So my mom had no money growing up. Like we were like actually like, sorry, Mom, if you listen to this, bro. We were actually like getting like canned food and shit from like the mission and stuff. So she
there's
like,
nothing wrong with that, though.
No, there's nothing wrong with it at all. Like, bro, I love my mom to death, like for supporting us like that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So she definitely like if she had to make it happen, she would make it happen. You know what I mean? So like, I love her, but yeah, so she ended up like getting the last of her money to get us flights out there and we ended up making it. So he wasn't awake when we got there, but he was still like alive. So we kind of were just in the room and then we were just sitting there till his heart rate went flat. And that was it, bro. So I was 14. Yeah. So it fucking sucked, bro.
It's fucking rough. Because the line in the song, I think it's like, my father passed in my arms or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, Daddy died next to me. Yeah.
Died next to me. Man, that's I can't imagine, obviously. It's like, it's hard, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro. It was the hardest thing that's ever happened to me. Like,
absolutely.
100%. But at the end of the day, like, it made me like so much stronger, you know what I mean? And I don't even know if I'd be rapping if that shit didn't happen. Cause like the first people that know me like personally, like I posted a rap on Facebook and I was like 14, bro, like rapping about it. So they would know I was like 15 when I wrote a rap about it, and that's kind of I the reason why I started rapping was to cope with that. Right. So I was like, I want to write about this because I never like talking about my problems with anyone. Like I never felt comfortable with it. Even now, like I don't talk about nothing. Definitely. I always keep it to myself. So I was like, I need some way to like. I wasn't gonna ask my mom to take me to a therapist. You know what I mean? So that was just my way of like coping with like everything that happened. So I wrote about it, and then that ended up like blowing up on Facebook a little bit. Okay. Cool. So I stopped writing and I stopped caring really. I was just like listening to music, and then this January, like January 2019 was the first time I went to the studio. Like actual studio? Yeah, that was 21. Okay. So that was the first song I ever recorded with Tyler. Okay. And then he's like, He didn't say I was trash, but it wasn't it, bro. So, and then I kept coming back, and it just got better, bro. So
absolutely.
Realistically, I've only been really doing it for like a year almost.
Yeah. So is Dungeons your first like major project that you're putting out?
Yeah, like my first like longer one that I really like am gonna back. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? My first one, Nothing Else. That one was kind of just like a project to get my foot in the door, and like every song on that thing I still enjoy.
Right.
But this is definitely like my best work. I really like this stuff that I put on.
Right.
So
I agree with that, man. It's definitely your best work till date. I made a top 3 list. Just tell me if you agree or disagree with them.
Yeah, let's go.
Based off the beats and then based off the overall song.
Okay,
right?
yeah, let's get it.
So my top 3 beats. First one is Payback.
Steez made that beat.
Okay.
So
Steez Wave.
I tried to like with this project. I tried to make it more like local, like locally produced and stuff.
Right.
Steez produced that one, and he produced Steel.
Okay.
So Payback, that beat goes so hard.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I like how you said the guitar beats. You've been getting into them lately because that is a recurring theme I noticed on there. And I'm a sucker for guitar beats, bro.
Me
I don't
too.
know what it is.
It's you know what the thing is, bro. I grew up listening to like the trap music, like Chicago and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, not even gonna lie, bro, this is where my melodies come from. I used to listen to like A Day to Remember, and I used to listen to like all that kind of shit.
Right.
So I was always listening to like just guitar. I played guitar too for a while, so I kind of think it's just in my heart. Those guitar beats. Every time I hear it, I'm like, damn.
My 3 beats on here are guitar beats. Like, so I got Payback. Number 2, I got Dungeons.
Yeah.
And then number 3, I put Soren.
Soren's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Dungeons, I ended up finding that one on BeatStars. It was by D-Rail. Bro, the second I listened to it, because I wanted one on the project where, like, I could talk about something. You know what I mean? So this one kind of had the mix between, like, what people want to hear and, like, also, like, it had the little dark vibe to it where, like, I could, like, talk about stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
So right when I heard it, I was like, you know, I'm going to talk about my dad in this one. I'm going to talk about other stuff, you know? So that's why I like that beat. It's a little darker. And then Soren. Yeah, bro. That beat, the second I heard it, I think I wrote that in like 20 minutes or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very quick, eh?
Yeah.
So my top songs overall, like 2 of them are the same. Dungeons is number 1, Payback is number 2, and I put Notice is number 3. I know you said Notice is probably your favorite track on the whole thing.
Yeah.
I love it. The way you have the melodies, like there's a part in the song where it's like one line is a melody and it goes back to bars. Then it goes to melody and then bars. Just that changing.
Yeah.
For some reason, to me, caught my ear a lot.
Yeah, bro. That vibe, that song, that whole vibe is like, it's just uplifting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like to listen. Because I know personally, like, I don't listen to like super dark shit. I like to listen to stuff that hypes me up. Yeah. So I'll get in my car by sound. So that's definitely a song that like I feel like people can just like straight bump in their car. Right. You know what I mean? So
cool.
That's why I want to push that one too. But honestly, bro, this whole project's fire.
It is. All right. Fair enough. All right, let's change topics a little bit. Let's get off the EP because I want to talk a little about. So we mentioned Karlee Steel.
Yeah.
You're with her.
Yeah.
One thing I want to talk about is that you've been partaking in her videos quite a bit, right?
Yeah.
I saw the prank video she did on the hickey one.
Damn, bro.
I think you handled it like a champ, personally.
I did handle it like a champ.
Let's be honest, because I was expecting like a huge lash out, like anybody would.
Yeah.
You handled that very well, but the reason I'm bringing that up is because I've been reading the comments in the videos, man, and people are fucking ignorant, bro. I'm serious. Like, these people are fucking
trust me,
stupid.
Bro. I know.
Does that affect you in any way? Are you bothered by that?
So like, it was weird. Like the first little bit of attention I got, right? So when I first started reading it, I was like, damn, bro, they fucking hate me. But honestly, now like they started like they like me now. You know what I mean? Like her newer videos, like you read the comments, they're like super positive, which is great, bro. But there's always gonna be the negative comments, and like I kind of just learned to laugh at them. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Like, cause who are they to say anything? You know what I mean? If someone, to me, like I look at it, like if someone is gonna like talk about me, then like they're giving me the time of day. Absolutely. You know what I mean? There's just jealousy. There's jealousy at its finest, bro. It's like.
But do you think Karlee has those type of fan? You know, when you have like such a devout fan base where like they're ride or die for you. Yeah. Do you think Karlee has those type of fans where it's like anybody that comes into her life, her fans are like, fuck no. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, they are like that sometimes, but they accepted me though, and you know what I mean. So I like doing videos with her though. It's fun.
Yeah.
you know.
And I feel like you're getting more comfortable in front of the camera though.
Yeah, the first few videos, I was like,
the Q&A video that you did with her was you
that
were,
was the,
you weren't,
honestly,
I wouldn't say you're nervous, but I would say you weren't used to being in front of the camera like that.
So the first video we did was like us eating Popeyes, and like, to be honest, like I was eating, so I was like, fuck it. but yo, like the next video we did was like the first video, that was a Q&A where we were like sitting on the ground, and I was like looking at the camera, and I was like, oh, this is weird.
It is weird.
Cause like the only time I've ever been in front of a camera is for a music video.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and that's like, I'm comfortable with that. That's my own stuff. Like, that's what I do. So this is what she does. I'm trying to go into her environment. I'm like, damn, this is like weird.
It's weird to think about too, because even like this, like we're talking to a camera.
Yeah.
People are watching, so when they watch, it's like we're talking to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like that, it was kind of weird. I had to like kind of just like get in the mindset of a YouTuber. I was like, no, bro.
Yeah.
So I kind of just had to like learn how to just keep my personality with the videos, instead of just try to be like shy in front of the camera. The more shy you get, the like they're not gonna watch that. They don't want to watch that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? They want to see the personality. So just
That's
bring
dope.
them out. But
Do you see yourself becoming a YouTuber?
yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
What would you do? Like vlogs? What would you do?
I want to do like studio vlogs, and like
Okay.
I would do like studio vlogs, and I would do like music video vlogs, like show behind the scenes stuff, like
That's
processes of writing music. I would base it more on music, and I'd base it more on just like rapper stuff. You know what I mean? So like YB and Almighty J, he's a rapper. I don't know if you know. He like he vlogs and stuff too, like DDG. Like there's a lot of like YouTube rappers. I think the industry though doesn't take them as serious though if they're doing YouTube. But I kind of like, bro, this year really taught me to like not give a fuck what anyone thinks at all. Like that's why like when I started writing music, when I first started writing music, I was writing it for other people. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to have the image I wanted, right? And I kind of just realized like I don't need to prove anything to anyone. I know who I am. I know where I came from. Like I know what I did. So that's why like I don't mind making soft tracks like Steel. I don't care, bro. I'll put my emotions in all of those tracks.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either. Like when you're saying YouTube rappers aren't taken seriously per se, like what do you think that is?
It's just like honestly like all the time, like if I bring up like DDG for example, people would be like, oh nah bro, he's like cap, he's a YouTuber, like he's a YouTuber, like he's a bitch type thing, right? But at the end of the day, like
the way I see it, man, like it's an outlet.
Yeah,
regardless.
That's what I mean.
It's just another platform.
And honestly, like I have fun doing it. If I have fun doing something, I'm gonna do it, bro.
Yeah, because then you know you're gonna give 110%, right? So who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I think if you're like, for example, the whole SoundCloud rapper fucking stigma is like, yo, you're a SoundCloud rapper. Who gives a fuck, bro? They're just a platform to kind of go up. Yeah, of course, it's like that image, like the whole Lils and Youngs and shit. But I don't know if it's a platform for you to get heard. Why not?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I never really took any of that stuff serious. Like I'm just gonna do what I want to do. So
absolutely.
But as for the YouTube thing, I might start one. I might not. For now, I'm just gonna focus on music though, and I'm gonna still show up in Karlee's videos all the time. Yeah. But yeah, bro, we got so much going on right now. It's hard for me to try to start anything.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
So that's why it's good to get this project out, because now this is one less thing I have to worry about. Because I was like stressing. I was like, oh, bro, I need to drop something. It's been since July since I dropped anything.
Fair enough.
So I really had to drop.
So after this, then, do you plan on doing like a whole press run, promo run? Like, how are you going to promote this thing? Because if this is a big project for you, how do you plan on getting it heard from everyone?
So basically, I have 30 unreleased right now.
30 tracks unreleased?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm sitting on like a lot. So I wanted to just take a few of the ones that I really like and just put it in. At first I was going to do like a 15-track album, like straight album. But then I don't want to do an album yet. You know what I mean? Right. I don't want my first album yet. So I just wanted to do another like EP project, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. Like promoting it, I'm going to just do a little bit of promotion.
That's fair. I think having like a longer album, like realistically, I feel like those days are done. Yeah. It's, as much as it sucks, like as much as I could hear like a 20-track EP or a 20-track album, like to me, it's like something I want to do because that's what I grew up on, right? So when you have like 8 tracks on a project and like even then, like they're all 3 minutes long. Yeah. Close to 4, some of them. Yeah. So with the whole, today's attention span is only whatever. Like,
yeah, that's the other thing too.
What made you want to create these long tracks?
That's why, like, after this, my plan is kind of to just drop singles. Like, I'm gonna drop a bunch of singles, just back after back after back, like maybe like once every other week type thing. I don't want to say anything because I don't know what I'm doing yet, but you know what I mean. I want to just do more singles. I want to put a lot more videos out. Yeah. Because those like that's what people are gonna watch, right? Absolutely. So more videos, and then just singles, and like another album will show up next year sometime. That'll be my first album next year sometime, maybe near the end of the year. It depends. So.
Cool. All right, so. That's the project. Oh, sorry. Real quick. Yeah. I wanted to go by some comments on Karlee's videos I saw because I mentioned that they're ignorant fans.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's go into these comments, bro.
Some comments I saw that I want to run by you. Just, either tell me to fuck off, explain it. One of the comments I read was, "He looks like a fuckboy."
Yo. I know, bro. I read that. I read that like 300 times. Yeah. I look like a fuckboy. Honestly. I don't really get it. I mean, I get it for sure. The whole slit eyebrow and like I don't know, bro. My hat backwards, whatever, bro. Okay. But I don't know, bro. People think what they think. Yeah. It's cause I think I'm just like I don't know. I grew up grimy, like I said, bro. So I'm gonna have that vibe all the time.
Bro, people told me I look like a fuckboy.
Bro.
So I think that term's used.
I don't know.
Very loosely.
I don't even know like what it like means really, bro. Like. Does it mean, like, I'm going to fuck around with her, like, type shit? Or does it mean, like, I look like a crackhead?
I don't know, bro. It's another comment I read was, it was directed more towards Karlee, which says, Karlee really knows how to pick them, eh?
Bro. Karlee? Shit, she knows, bro.
This one really bothered me.
Okay, let's get it.
He's with her for the clout.
Yeah, bro. So I definitely, like, heard that a lot. Yeah. And... when I first started talking to her, people don't understand, like, I was with her, like, a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Me and her, like, had a thing when I was like, 15. Mm-hmm. So we were talking back then.
Damn, so was that 6 years, 7 years ago?
Yeah, bro. Damn, okay. I've known her, bro, so. Okay. And then we kind of just started talking again. She started, like, commenting on, like, my Insta vids with TMB, mm-hmm. like, before me and her got together. So I kind of was just, like, talking to her, sliding her DMs, whatever. And then, yeah, bro, we just ended up linking up, and she's just dope, bro. She's a good person. Like, she's nothing like you'd expect from, like, a YouTuber. Right. You know what I mean? She's, like, a genuine person. Okay. And, yeah, bro, it's nothing like that. I even told her when we first got together, I was like, shit, we don't have to post nothing. I was like, you don't got to put me in your videos. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just chilling. Yeah. And then, but it worked out how it worked out, and we're just going up together, bro.
I'm proud of you, bro. Like, seeing you come up from what you were, like, just kind of like just in the studio, like how you said, just kind of being like, yo, I need to do this, to now. Like, it's a growth for sure.
I really feel like I deserve it. Like, I've been working on it. I've been coming here to record all the time. I've been going to Team B to record. Yeah. I've always been writing. I've just been through so much shit, bro. I was like, I swear to God, like a month before any of that happened, I was like sitting down. I was like, yo, like when the fuck is something? I was like, yo, like when the fuck is something good gonna happen? Cause like so much bad shit was happening. Like I was going to court. Like I had so much court dates. Like I was going through all this shit, like with my baby mom, whatever, bro. And then fuck, this shit happened and blessed me. So.
Do you ever feel? I mean, every artist has felt while giving up. But do you ever feel to the point where you're like, I'm over this shit, and then something big happens like right away?
Yo, that happens to me every single time. Yeah. Like every time, like something super bad happens to me, like something good will happen. ASAP.
See, I've always said the lower the low, the higher the high. Yeah. Because as soon as something like you said, something bad happens, like you're in this low space, something big happens, and then the lower you are in a place, like mentally, physically, whatever, it's like there's always something bigger that comes after it. But yeah, man, I just fucking keep going, bro. This shit's fucking fire.
Oh man, I can't stress it enough. Yeah, dude, it's blessed. Like just to have anything, you know what I mean? Just for like 100 people to listen to a song is like more than I can ask for.
Yeah. Is it weird now when you walk down the streets and people are like they're recognizing you?
Yeah, I get recognized like all the time now, bro. It's weird.
It feels weird?
Yeah. People ask for pictures and shit.
It's like I've always said too, it's like when you see somebody from the local scene who's big, who's doing it, right? And like it shouldn't be a weird thing for you to kind of approach them, right? Yeah. It's like you're looking at them like a homie in a way. But at the same time, it's just like, do you get people that come up to you kind of acting like, with an attitude, like treating you to the point where you're like, bro, respect me, like respect my space, back off.
Yeah, you know what? With all this stuff that happened, the biggest thing was like people that like switched up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna call it any names, but
absolutely,
a lot of the rappers here used to fuck with me.
but see, that's the crazy part too, is because it's not like you're in the mainstream eye or you're not Hollywood, but even just now, like seeing that
just because I'm like big in the city, like they don't fuck with me no more.
That's fucked,
like bro, like I swear to God, if you go on my Instagram, you go down on my old videos, every artist in Windsor commented on my shit, and now like it's just like the fans that comment. It's no artists. Like there's like a few artists like Dizzy, my boy Keegan, like all the artists that like have been with me, like Mof, they all still like fuck with me and like share my stuff, but it's like it went down like 90%. Of like artist wise, you know what I mean? It's like
weeds itself out.
Yeah, bro, and it's like I would still support them, you know what I mean? But like it's just I don't know, bro. Jealousy, I guess. I don't want to say it like that, but I don't know, bro.
I mean, I think there's a different amount of factors though. Like you hear that a lot, right? Like, oh, the locals don't support me, but outsiders will. You hear that from every place in the world.
Yeah, I think it's just different because like when I started, I had all the local support, and now it's everywhere else that supports me and not locals, right?
It kind of, I don't want to say it this way because it's not true, but like sometimes it feels like the outsiders, like the strangers, will want to be your more loyal fans rather than the locals.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they kind of see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Whereas where if you look at somebody from like say California now, they're gonna be like, oh, this is who he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't see the come up.
Right? That's true.
But no, man, like I said, I'm super excited for this to come out. I have the exclusive. I'm listening to it every day, so fuck you.
Go.
But no, you said December 19th is coming out?
December 19th, and I got the music video. What's the Sunday? Is that the 14th? I think it's the 14th. And then I got a music video coming out on next Sunday. So a few days before the project. And that video is, I got Karlee in there looking sexy. So that one's going to go.
Why not, right? Now, where can they find you on your Instagrams and social medias and shit?
Instagram at Josh_Bishops. It's my full name. BISSCHOPS is Dutch. My Twitter is at J Bish _1. And yeah, those are.
And they can find your music where? Spotify, Tidal?
Everywhere, bro.
Everywhere?
J space Bish, BISH.
All right.
Everywhere, bro.
Awesome, man. J Bish is here. And I want to give another shout out to Higher Society for the hoodie. Again, Higher Society with 2 I's in society on Twitter and Instagram and highersociety.com. Cop yours today. J Bish, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you too, man. Thank you so much for doing this. See you next time.